this war. You want to become my vassal? I'll offer you that.
Yeah, I saw the peace deal they sent to the Netherlands.
There you go.
Goodbye, Hess.
You can peace up if you want to. With Spain.
Prussia. Prussia.
But
Unfortunately, Hindu zealots like to stick to their own Hindu land. Well, not that it makes much difference.
How many nations do you need to get access to get to Europe?
Me, something like half a dozen.
Actually, like Persia, Ottomans, Hungary, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Said Nemes is like 3 weeks behind.
Oh.
Netherlands, you alright?
Yeah, I just lagged out. My internet lost connection.
Are you still in the game?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, they're back. Yeah, looks like I'm going to have my own rebels to deal with shortly. Excellent. Ah, babby stacks. Boom Headshot Dizzy says, Jake, how did you become Tibet? I started off as Mongyang, I became Delhi, I consumed the Calm player, made him my vassal, integrated him, moved my capital to Lhasa, converted my culture, and became Tibet. Whilst keeping the Dali cores on Ming, so I ripped this land out for myself too. Because needs must. It's not filling me with confidence. Jake, is she still overextended? Yes, and as long as they have negative stability, they refuse to core this land. How awful. But how do they drop to -3 stability? I can't remember. There we go. Easily dispatched Rebs. Oh boy. It would be foolish of me to throw away such a great leader, but be damned if he isn't costing me Republican tradition right about now. And that means plenty of revolt risk. How's the financial situation in Hindustan now? You managed to pay off those loans?
A few, but not enough. I got, let's say, 1,000 left.
Woocha.
How does Hess not have any unrest from war exhaustion?
Because I'm that good.
Alright.
Look at Spain if you can.
Yeah, what's left of Spain?
That's what happened when they left France to reform.
Yeah, and spends their like half of their army, and just eats the attrition here in the desert.
Spain not doing so well in Africa.
No. 2/3 of their army just died from attrition. That was 45,000 troops.
I've got to suss out how to expand in this game better that doesn't involve just babysitting vassals or rebels problems. I'm sure this mishmash of religion isn't helping any. But the trouble would be if I took the land all for myself, I'd have to core it. When instead I could be sitting here wasting my admin, which is much more appealing to me.
You okay there, Warzengali?
Oh hell yeah, I'm just burning Ottoman troops in really, really poor land.
Don't be silly, the Ottomans don't run out of manpower.
Well, when they take a step and lose about 5,000 men, they suffer.
Good job. Jin patriots want to rise up in Tatong. I don't want them. We'll convert it next, and that should get rid of Jin troops altogether. And then, I don't know, get our troops back to somewhere with a bit of supply limit for a change. Yunnan seems good for that. And as soon as our missionaries are done, finish off the last of these.
My 59-year-old heir took the throne.
Enjoy your next stab hit. I'll enjoy being a republic.
Yeah. But you had to culture change. That's like 5 heirs.
It is, but at least I chose that. All this poor nationalism for Delhi. Jake, just don't give vassals over the limit of overextension. Yeah, I haven't. It's just that she refused to core anything. I think Wiz said it was one of the biggest bugs with the AI at the moment, them not coring until they get half decent stability. Hey, UA is doing fine. Of course, now they're -1, so I'm glad they cored in advance.
Are you ready yet, Lucky?
Yeah, but they have a fair amount of troops, and you'll have to call me in since I have a little coalition.
Who are you needing to fight, Lucky?
We're gonna fight Orissa.
Okay.
Alright, don't know
I
what
shall
happened
call
with
you in.
Delhi. All the...
Jake, when does call for peace start? Isn't it over 60%?
5 years when you have, gee, I can't remember how much war score you need.
Right, declaring war.
So if the war's been going on for 5 years, you'll start getting a call for peace. I think you might also need the war goal, but I'm not sure. I'm sure I've seen it without it. It's not something I experiment much with. Alright, now we managed to eliminate Jin Patriots just before they wanted to rise up, unless the game wants to do horrible things to me by giving me a revolt here, because it doesn't check tolerance until the tick of the month. Which is how far back is Clayproof? Nothing at all. Good, Jin Patriots are going to tick down now. At least I wreck these guys when it comes to morale. If not anything else.
Oh, France just ate Hungary.
Yeah, they were in the process of doing that for a while.
That is pretty terrifying.
Europe's fault.
Yeah. They could have stopped this.
I was trying to let
Let's
Hindu
face
zealots
it,
convert
everything is
Delhi,
Europe's fault.
but for some reason they did not.
Be more focused on you than
1,
me.
2,
Lucky.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 1, 2, 3,
Well,
4,
you know what you gotta
5,
do
6,
then.
7, 8, 9.
I'm not going to carpet them just yet until I know their main army is completely wiped.
You give it
I see
to
20,000 of them marching towards your 2-stack.
I pay. No, actually, that'd be foolish. Get them back together. I don't want that river crossing penalty.
Navarra and Galicia exist.
Good guy, France.
Yeah. For once.
Alright, France declares war on Prussia.
That's what we're all hoping for. Alright, and with that, things become somewhat stable. Somewhat. Our manpower is down the toilet, though. Ah, finally. Now, I'd love to tech up even more, but it's time for the ultimate idea. Quantity. Thank you, manpower. Thank you, manpower. Recovery speed. Oh. Didn't even realize I didn't have it yet. Flexible negotiation. And Diplotech cost. And Lord Thingy Thing. Lots of good things. Ah, now we can finally start integrating again. Ugh. Well done, Shitatsu Shimalia. Alright, with that, I think we can now power ourselves into military national focus. Shame none of these guys are affordable. UA rebels again. Well, onwards. Leave behind the third army? No. Leave behind the fourth army. Everybody else, onwards. We must save UA. You know, maybe this is just bias, but it seems like when the AI gets a revolt, they get the recent uprising, local unrest -20, on all the provinces in that area. Whereas when you get it, you only seem to get the unrest reduction in the provinces that you actually got the uprisings. Am I just being a tool?
You do get it where everywhere that had that type of rebel.
Well, good to know. Good to know that Delhi will be done in 77 years. But the annexed subject mouse will be gone in 4. I would love to pay for you, but with what? I could pay you in yaks. Probably should have played in Europe now. This is so disappointing. Kill each other, guys. Come on. Hess the only one trying to stir things up. That said, Bremen lost a bit of land to the Netherlands there. An estuary as well. Netherlands will be sucking out that money, sending it to the English Channel and gobbling it all up. Jake, what are your favourite idea groups? It's got to be religious and quantity. Yeah, religious and quantity. Can't go wrong with those two. I have a soft spot for plutocratic, even though it's a bit weak. It just takes like a weaker version of everything from a bunch of different idea groups. Instead of 15% from defensive, you'll get 10%. 50% available mercenaries instead of 50%. That shows me. Bill of Rights is really nice. Extra merchants are always good. Goods produced, amazing. Merchant steering towards inland, just garbage. A good way to gauge our power here is to see what our vassals are sporting. 15, 10. Doesn't want to tell us that because we're integrating you. 9,000, but I can see here you've got a good 15. Unfortunately, if we went over to Prussia, they would just slap us silly. Do you have any coastline, Jake? We have no coastline. I was playing around with the idea of annexing Min, but no, it wasn't a holy war. It would have been quite expensive. Alright, Delhi is rebel-free for a very short period of time now. Oh, show us your shiny new manpower cap, 77k.
Alright, Orissa got stack wagged, so you can siege everything now.
So I can jump in and claim that land.
Jake? Jake! Don't you dare.
I'm not talking about Oirat land.
Oh, that bloody got
2, 3,
I
and 2
succeeded.
base tax. Hardly seems worth my time. Besides, I'd rather fight Hindustan when he's at full strength. It's Goku versus Frieza all over again. Now, what I should have been doing by now is using our new Holy Wars in China. It's just that our little problems around here have been getting in our way. Delhi says they'll still be down to 77. So who can we fight? Only 2 people are in the coalition. I bet others would join as soon as it's over. He's so good. Do I kick him out? No, gotta keep him. Gotta wait until he dies day after re-election. Jake, who are the Inca at war with? People are saying RIP Inca. Sadly, I can't see the Inca, but
wow,
we'll
that
over
extra
here.
0.5 fire is now letting me wreck the Ottomans.
Yeah, it's a big tech jump there. What'd you get? 14. Yeah, Inca's at
That
war
I
with
did.
Spain, Brazil. Oh boy. So what's up with the Inca? How are they doing in their war, if anyone can see them?
I don't see any territories that they occupy or are being occupied.
I got Ning and Wu, but I'm sure I've got healthy truce with both of them. I white-pieced Tang, so it won't take too long to do Tang, and they have no friends. But still, I can't give any land to Xi until they start coring, and they won't do that at negative stability. Something definitely got messed up with AI priorities there. Then again, there is our friend's Korchin up here. Subject to Manchu. Oh, Manchu formed. How long ago did that happen? Yeah, Manchu with their awful tech. Manchu, Wu and Jin both want to join in. It's a shame because I'm missing out on the wealthiest part of China here. Lajbo says, what's your admin tech? We are, well, we finally managed to advance a bit. We were at 4
what
for
do you
the
want
longest
now,
time.
just
Now we're
lucky?
at 10.
Just my cores. So
Jake, if you always want to
whatever in seeding,
diploannex
that's
everything,
of
why
course.
do you never go for influence? I just prefer diplomatic over influence. And diplomatic gives you diplomat, where you don't get any from influence. You get the same amount of diplo reputation from both. You get the same +1 diplomat. I don't care much about the aggressive expansion impact. The diplo annexation cost is probably one of the better ones, but in the end, it's going to save you a handful of diplo points. But so does the diplo tech minus 10%. So they're both going to give you a net discount on dip points. I don't care much about
So how does
force
the
limit
rule work
contribution.
For automatic white peace, does it have to be no battles and no occupations, or?
No battles, no change of occupation, no blockades for about 3 or 5 years.
Hey, Hieronym, I just declined the military access for the Ottomans and Tunisia and the like. Just so you know.
Free way to fight Jin there, but the only oh no, I could give their land to Yan, who's at positive stability. 233, they're probably itching to core some land. I could make them a co-belligerent, I guess. Hold on, no, they're in the coalition, so that's pretty automatic. Khmer and Korea will get involved. Well, let's make hay whilst that sun is shining.
Oh, I just got the musket or bow event.
Never good.
No.
Jake, you didn't talk about the influence finisher of minus 50% unjustified demands. Yeah, I mostly use Holy War. In fact, a lot of the CBs I use, I don't pay dip cost anyway. Alright, let's just see if my vassals can win this war for me. It's not exactly a tricky one.
Frankfurt's vassal just white pieced me.
His vassal white pieced you?
Was forced to, yeah.
Oh wow. Now I'd love to make them give up all their cores on me so I could release them. Ming, I mean. It's a lot of land that I could be giving back to them. I wouldn't want them as a vassal because they'd still be the Celestial Empire with factions. Whereas if I gobbed them out, they would probably not be.
All of Malabar, well, some Malabar land for now. The war is still continue, of course. Lucky.
Yeah, sure.
This is about all I can give you of Malabar's land.
No, that would be far too many cores to revoke. I'd lose so much dip for that. Tragic. Wasn't Denmark a Bremen vassal?
They're probably forced to give him up or something.
Yeah, what
No, they
happened
never
to poor
were.
Bremen? No, I'm sure they were.
They were for. Oh, Diviet's now mine.
Hey, nice.
And now I've got some. Are you at war, Jake? Oh, yes, you are.
I am indeed at war.
'Cause I've got these rebel stacks here that have been a nuisance.
I mean, I'm waiting for my manpower here, man. Actually, I far out tech you. This should be easy to deal with. Where are they?
They're in Diviet's land, or were in Diviet's land. Offer military access. Oh, they gave it to you. But... Ah!
What, they took the land?
Yeah.
Well, they're just peasants, right? Oh, they're noble rebels.
The bottom one's the nobles, but they're Diviet's nobles.
10% attrition, 10% local autonomy. That's not good.
Ming is asking for military access. No. Although I'm not sure
I don't know what they're going to march through your land. They've got nothing.